everybody. Well, okay, that's a first. I changed the date of the live and I totally blitzed on it. I had so much that was added to my plate today. Thank God for my BFF who said, "Aren't you going live tonight?" So, apologies. I am here and I just got to get my cards ready and get these organized. So, let me know who's here and where you're from. I love hearing that while I settle in and catch my breath. I was literally headed out the door to go to my son's house. Their house is on the market, and I had gone over earlier to turn the lights on. They're not there. And he texted me and said, "Okay, I think everybody's gone. You can go turn the lights off." And I was literally headed out the door when my friend texted me and said, "Aren't you going live tonight?" So I'm probably a bit of a mess. Oh, goodness. Got to laugh at ourselves, though, don't we? You can't laugh at yourself. You just shouldn't laugh at anybody. Okay. Brandy. Hey, Brandy. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Y'all bear with me. I got to get my cards ready. I had them out yesterday, and I didn't prepare them that. Wait a minute, hang on. Doesn't feel right. Okay. I'm. Thank you for asking, Randy. Thank you. I'm good. Like I was saying, I've just been running around. I, work out 2 or 3 days a week, so I haven't stopped since early this morning. Just one of those days, but good. All good. Thank you very much. Life is good over here at my house. All right, let's see. What other deck do I need? Oh, I need to do this one. I did 6, I think, readings yesterday. I haven't posted them yet, but and I realized that a couple of my newer decks I hadn't gone through and, how can I say this? Edited some of the cards. YouTube censors you now if you show any nudity, and the original tarot decks have nudity. And so I've gone back through and fixed all of them, but these 2 little decks, I thought, oh, oops. So hadn't put them all back together. All right, I know Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, Randy, thank you. Thank you. I apologize again for being late, though. I try to be more diligent than that. I do. I'm just used to doing them on Sunday nights, and so this was a bit of a shift. But I'll get used to it, and I don't know how Wednesday's going to go. There may be a better day or night, rather. I was looking a couple of my favorite readers on YouTube, and I was looking at what they do for their lives. And some of them go, like I know one of them goes live on Sunday mornings. And so I don't know. Mornings are harder for me. I don't know how old you are, Brandy, but at my age, mornings are just harder. My heart doesn't start till about 9 o'clock, right? Oh, goodness. Okay, almost got the cards ready here. Almost. Yeah, you too. I know. Oh, goodness. I used to have a friend in Mississippi, and she was telling me, "Well, I just can't go without my 4 o'clock in the afternoon coffee." And I thought, oh, Lord, if I drank coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever it was for her, I wouldn't sleep for days. Well, that's changed too. Gotta love getting older. Beats the alternative, right? All right. For some reason, this deck is just needing a little more attention here. Well, I like to start these by doing a general pull to see. Is that good? We're saying one more. Just to sort of see what the energies of the week are. All right, I feel like that one's ready. Brandy, maybe. I like for new people to have a chance, but if nobody comes in here in the next few minutes, I will. I will do that for you. I'm checking for my friend who, be sure hasn't texted me back. Okay. And muting my phone, taking care of business. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you understanding. Because this is a different time and all that, and probably I hope to be wrong about this, but I'm expecting there won't be as many people in the middle of the week, but you never know. So, we'll see. What deck do I want to use? The traditional one. Let's see what general energies might be coming toward the collective. I'm just saying that. Just, the collective. Not necessarily in love, just general energies, what might be coming toward us this week. Oh, did I close? Yeah, I did close it. Okay, it's still daylight here. So let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. I'm glad I had already eaten. I know it's weird. I had a craving for chili, and it's like 87 degrees here, and so I made some chili today. Go figure. All right, Spirit, show us, please, what's coming toward us, generally speaking, in the next week or so. These cards are not cooperating here. All right. What else, Spirit? Let's see. This is so, it's, do you, oh, I know, cornbread. Oh, yum. I hear that. And when I make cornbread or corn muffins, whichever I do, I like to heat them up for breakfast in the morning. Maybe with some eggs. Crow's Nest 1408. Hello. Oh, awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. So if you just got here, I'm pulling on just sort of the general energies of the week. I always like to do that to see what's just, for my own sake, for my own curiosity. Yes, you may ask a question. One question, and if you're asking about somebody, give me their first name, please. All right. It looks like we want to come out of some kind of a conflict that we've had. It looks like we're trying to come out of that. Don't have real clarity about it yet, about a choice that we're going to have to make this week. I think we're leery about moving forward, and I heard it's about being afraid we're making an impulsive decision. That's what it is. So in other words, we might overcompensate by not making a decision at all, by not doing anything. Sorry, y'all, I got lipstick on my teeth. But it's going to be a very attractive thing, whatever this thing is. I mean, again, I guess it could be love, but I didn't ask about love specifically. So, it feels like, what's at the bottom of the deck here? Yeah, there's going to be some kind of a communication that comes in for us this week. And I think it's, what I'm hearing? I've done this before. This is the Page of Pentacles is the learning night, but in the reverse, it's like, I don't want to learn this lesson again. I've already done it. I am not given to this anymore. So I don't know. Something's coming back around that maybe we've lost passion for. There it is. There it is. That we've decided is toxic. So that's interesting. Could be a person. I don't know, a love interest, but somebody that either they're remorseful or we're remorseful about whatever happened here. They're going to say, if this is a person, they're going to say, oh, No, well, that's in reverse though. They may tell you they've got a new. Oh, I've changed. Okay, well, we'll see how that pans out for us, won't we? All right, let me get my cards ready and catch up here. Juanelle is here. Juanelle is my BFF, and she has so very, very graciously offered to be my moderator. So she is in charge, y'all. Large and in charge, my friend. Not physically large, just she's got a big heart. And I got to brag on her a minute before I answer your question, Jessica. I was like, we don't even live in the same state. We live in opposite ends of the country, but we managed to eke out a few days visit in Tennessee last weekend. Y'all just don't know. Everybody in the world should have a friend like her. She spoiled me. She loves to cook. She spoils me so bad, so good. Oh man, I think I gained 5 pounds. It was so good. Thank you, BFF. All right. Oh, good, Brandy. Thank you for greeting my friend Juanelle. She's a keeper. We've been together a couple of decades now? Oh, more than that. All right, Jessica, what deck for Jessica? The Little Light Seer. Okay. What's coming toward Jessica? 19. See, if I didn't have her, I wouldn't know my name. 19. It says 1994. What? 3 decades. My gosh. All right. All right, Jessica, enough chit chat. Let's get to your reading. Okay, what's coming toward Jessica in love in the near future? All right. Whoa, those wanted to pop out. Good. All right. I thought it was 2, but it's 1. Okay, Spirit, what's coming toward Jessica in love? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whole deck's trying to pop out here. Ooh. Well, that's good. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to be kind of quiet here while I tune into this energy, all right? One more. One. Una más. Thank you. All right, Jessica, let's see what the cards are saying for you. Okay. This is going to be somebody who's very truthful, straight. They're going to talk straight. They're not necessarily somebody who's going to mince words, but that they're truthful, simple. Somebody, though, who I'm feeling this card, so bear with me a minute. Somebody who has been disappointed in love, but is trying to get a new attitude about that, okay? So, I mean, who on the planet hasn't, unless you've never been in love before? Wouldn't that apply to? But they're coming out of something disappointing. And they're trying to, God, I'm just getting a whole story around this card. It's like they've been apathetic about love. I think maybe this person has taken some time out from love. You know, Lord, I did. I took a few years out. I had nothing to do. Don't get me near it. And so I feel like maybe this person is now starting to circle back around and say, okay, I'm ready to dip my toe in the water. They've got some concerns that they might sabotage or self-sabotage the relationship, because I think in the past, okay, here's the story. In the past, this person might have been, that's how you feel? Okay, well, this might be talking about you too, for sure. Maybe, sometimes it happens, energies get flipped. This person feels like, and I want to say this correctly but nicely, somebody whose tongue has been too sharp and has put people off in the past. Because this can be self-sabotage. It can be also like disagreements, arguments, unkind words. And it's in the reverse, which is good. Might be somebody who they want to change that. That's what I'm hearing. They want to change how they've been. And so, and they're coming out of it. Again, I've got this energy of somebody coming out. They've been healing, taking some time out, meditating, and they're coming out of that now. And they're looking for commitment. They're looking for their happily ever after. The Four of Wands is often called the twin flame card or the soulmate card. Now, what's beautiful, well, with caution, is I have a divine pair here. I have a King and Queen of Swords. So these are two very truthful people. However, and this doesn't have to mean, if you are divorced, this means maybe you're going to meet somebody else who's divorced, because this couple is usually, or not usually, often a divorced couple. So it just might mean that this person is divorced. And again, this is somebody, he's upright, he's truthful, he's not going to mince words, he's going to, what he says he's going to mean. But again, I have this, it's the same, feels like the same sort of energy. Somebody who's coming out of a hurt situation. This is remorse, regret, coming out of that, but still feeling it. I just feel this, oh yeah, that's still kind of in there. Maybe not quite over that yet. It takes a long time to get over a hurt, if that's what's happening here. But they're optimistic. Very, very optimistic. I like this. Excuse me 1 second. Well, I don't have the quintessential card of it being a past person. It could be. It certainly could be, but I just don't, I would be looking for like a Six of Cups. However, when this card fell, I did feel like, if this is somebody coming out of disappointment, it could have been somebody that disappointed you already. So that's a possibility. I'm just looking to see what other. Now, if this is somebody from the past, I've got a card here. Somebody not wanting to let go, wanting to rethink something, maybe. The Emperor, though, is in reverse. This is. Oh, and look, what did I just say? The Six of Cups. Okay, so this could be somebody from your past. All right, let me come back to the Emperor. I don't like that this Emperor is in reverse, though, because he's not a nice person. He's domineering. He's all in his willpower. I mean, not in a nice way. Just not like, but kind of a control freak, frankly. I've never gotten that from this card, but that's what I get here. So I don't know if this is sounding familiar to you. Is it sounding familiar? The oh boy, laugh out loud? Maybe so, huh? Yeah. So the Six of Cups in reverse, in the upright, it's nostalgia, but in the reverse, it's saying, I can't forget this. I can't get past it. I'm lingering in those thoughts of nostalgia a little bit. Now I'm going pretty far in the deck, and I don't like to go much beyond these next two cards, but this would have been somebody that you felt was not balanced, or the relationship was not balanced. Might have taken a lot of your patience, and you grew impatient with this person, if that's who it was. And this could be saying that they had options, or they treated you like an option, and it made you unhappy. If that's somebody from your past, if that fits. Does it? Well, you might be hearing from them. What's underneath? Oh, and then underneath that is the Justice card. So that could be saying they want to try to come in and make things right. They know they broke your heart. You might hear from them. I want to ask what this person's intentions are. Let's do that. Let me see. What are this person's intentions? All right. What are this person's intentions toward Jessica? What are this person's intentions toward Jessica? Oh, Lord. Okay. I hear the amens. Preach it, sister. They better come right. Oh, God, I know it. Okay. If this person that you're talking about from your past cheated on you, this is saying, because we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse next to the same card, the options card, or having too many choices, or confusion. Now, in the reverse, this is somebody who might be coming back to try to make it right. That's another card of that. It could be potentially. It's what I always tell is a story about the Seven of Swords in reverse is like somebody who you lose your wallet, and you get a call, and somebody found your wallet, and they're going to return it, only it's missing the $50 that was in it. So it's something that comes back to you, but it's not the same as it was. I'm still laughing at you. They better come right. Oh, girl. I know. Well, again, they're gonna tell you that they're gonna tell you that they've changed, and maybe they have. Let me see. I know that's not a fun club to belong to, is it, Jessica? I got those T-shirts myself, more than I'd like. But I will tell you. But sidebar. There's no greater teacher, spiritual teacher on the planet than a love relationship. Little consolation, I know, but yeah, this makes me very nervous. This combination makes me very nervous about this person coming in. I would watch it. I'm just saying, be on guard. And I love that you already said that. Juanelle is my moderator. Amanda, she can answer that for you, because I'm not really watching the comments that closely. Jessica, this could also be saying this person from your past. If this is your person from the past, wait a minute, hold on. These little cards flying. Well, there was deception, and we talked about these two cards, and maybe there were options, or maybe they treated you like an option. They could have made plans that fell through, or they could. Could be saying, well, but now they had options, but now they've made a choice. Yeah, that's always a way of it. And if they chose somebody else, it could be saying that they've ended that's over, because this is the Lovers in reverse. And now they want to seek a different fortune. I'll say it like that. Oh, yeah. Although there's been no movement, but here we go. We've got the Five of Cups again. It says remorse about either not working on it with you and hurting you, or that could be saying they want to work on it, but I don't know. They're going to tell you that, again, it could be they're stable now where they weren't before. I just don't like that these cards came out. So I'm going to say, if this person comes towards you, be suspect. I don't say that lightly, but even though this is in reverse, I do not like it. So just have your guard up. Yeah, and I don't like to be negative, but that's just one of my least favorite cards in the tarot deck. And people change, they do. I always think we should give people a chance, but you know, that's your free will. Like you said, if that person comes right and correct, then that's going to be your signal, I guess. And of course, I don't know if you want them back or not. Well, there you go. All right. Well, I hope that helps, Jessica. I hope that helps. Okay, that's just kind of the bottom line for me. Just be sure they're coming correct, and, you know, don't give too quickly till you know they're being honest. Let's say it like that. All right. That deck, no, they're saying one more shuffle. All right. That one, putting that one back. Whoops. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all coming in. Again, I apologize for zoning out tonight and being late. That's not like me typically. Thank you again, Juanelle, for texting me. Oh, my Lord. I got her text and I cursed. I did. My bad. I cursed at myself. All right, let's get these decks put back, and then we'll. I like those cards. I wish that was my card. Okay. Now, let me catch up here one. Now, Amanda is a new subscriber. Second reading. Okay, Amanda. All right. Thank you. What's the question? Let me see. Thank you, Warnell. God bless you. God bless you. Okay. My ex, Jim, feelings and intentions for me right now. Me and my crush, if we start income. Well, that seems like two questions. I'm not sure about that. My ex feelings and intentions for me right now. Okay. I'm not clear on the second part. I'm going to answer the first part, one question, and I don't understand quite what you mean by the second one. So I'm going to answer the first one, what your ex's feelings and intentions for you are. Maybe you mean you're getting back together. I don't know. So, Amanda, right? Did I read that right? Okay, thank you, Amanda. What deck for Amanda, please? Okay. All right. What? Okay, interesting. That's kind of odd, but okay. Y'all don't mind me. I talk to myself all the time. That thing you hear about little old ladies who live alone, they talk to themselves and they also answer themselves, and it's true. Well, that's two questions, Amanda. I can only answer one for that's kind of been my rule, one question per person. And it says that in the description. So, I mean, I can do that later, but you'll have to kind of go back to the end of the queue, so to speak. So we want to know what Amanda's ex's feelings and intentions are right now. Well, that card came out real quick. It's Ace of Pentacles in the verse. So that could mean they're holding back, making an offer. It could also mean they feel like it was a missed opportunity with you, which makes sense if it's an ex. They very likely want to apologize to you, but let me get some more cards out here. So how does Amanda's ex feel toward her? True intentions and feelings of Amanda's ex. A lot of those wanted to come out. Ooh, I just heard that I guess it's a he. You didn't give me a name. He or she. They know they didn't treat you right. This person had a lot of ego, or has, or is. That's a different message. I just heard, or is trying to get over having too much ego. But the Hierophant is a commitment. This is the commitment card all day long. Now, I don't know if you were in, I mean, you say your ex, but that can mean a lot of things. The Hierophant card usually is somebody represents either a marriage or a long-time serious commitment. So I don't know if that fits the bill for this ex you're asking about or not. But there was a lot of burdens, and they I don't. Let me get some more on that one, because that can mean a couple of things. Tell me more about Amanda's ex's intentions here. I mean, the Hierophant in the upright says they want commitment, but let's keep going here. Give me more cards, please, for Amanda's ex's intentions. Well, come on. Let me see. Let me catch up with you. I see you're corresponding with me here. Let me read. Okay. On and off. Yeah. Yeah, because, there were options. You were them, but we are asking about your person. There were options. Mm-hmm. Well, we're asking current intentions, so. So, I mean, this is, to me, when the Lovers is in reverse, is a breakup. So we know that already because you said it was an ex. But I ask about intentions. So I'm going to get 2 more cards here because that could mean a couple of things, and then I might clarify one of these. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. This is ego and pride and winning at all cost. And it's all the energy I'm getting here. Yeah. With the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Do y'all ever watch Steve's Love Tarot? He is hysterical. If you don't, you should, because he does love readings, right? But he's on the scientific side, but he's brilliant. And anyway, the point of that is, at one point he was talking about soulmates and all that, and he pulls reading on the soulmate cycle, okay, which is like a 12 or 13-year cycle. And I'm making a point here because at one point he was making jokes about in the twin flame connection there was a chaser and a runner. And he was talking about the runners, which is typical, often the male, but not always. And that there looked like there was going to be a reconciliation, but be sure when they come back, they're fully baked, like you put a turkey in the oven and you bake it, but you take it out too soon, it'll make you sick. I get the feeling that this ex of yours is not a fully baked turkey. Because they're trying to be all strong, and I just hear bravado, and I hear, it's like this card is self-sabotage. It's also unkind words. Again, it's winning at all costs. And I don't particularly care for that being here. And combined with the fact that the Ace of Swords in reverse is at the bottom of the deck, which can mean a lack of clarity, and it can also mean things not being truthful. You don't have the truth here. You don't have the truth, or they don't, or either they're not coming at you with the truth. I'm going to clarify because I'm going to clarify 2 cards. The Hierophant and the 2 of Cups in reverse. I want to see what these are. Brandy's that question. I'm not sure what you mean, but if you're talking to me or somebody in the chat, clarify this Hierophant, please. Clarify this Hierophant for Amanda. Okay. Oh, Lord. That's not very nice for a reader to do that, is it? Oh, Lord, and then they say nothing. Yeah, slow is true. He was afraid he was going to get his heart broke, and I think what happened is he broke yours a little. I mean, I don't get the feeling that you were as serious about him, maybe. Okay, all these faces will make sense in a minute. I know I'm making sounds and faces, and I'm not saying anything. I just want to, because I want to be clear before I give you that message. Clarify this Hierophant, please. Clarify this Hierophant, please, Spirit. Lord have mercy. Okay. Really? Amanda, I'm sorry. Yeah, Amanda. I was about to say Jessica. Amanda. This Hierophant is a committed relationship. It's saying that the clarifying cards. Your person apparently didn't want this to be over with and didn't want to walk away. Now, I'm going to clarify this Two of Cups in reverse. And it's very possible that they have changed. They even might want reconciliation with you. That's a possibility. For sure, for sure. All right, let's look at this. I just think they're still afraid. They're trying to get up the strength, maybe. All right, let me clarify this Two of Cups in reverse, please, for Amanda. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. Yeah, that it was more physical than, yeah, it happens. Clarify this Two of Cups for Amanda, please. Well, the cards are claiming up. Come on now. All right, here we go. Oh, goodness. Well, what he didn't want you to know, I keep saying I don't have a name. Y'all have to give me names in these. It helps me to bring the energy in. Okay. First names. They lost a lot of sleep. I'm saying I don't know if it's he or not. He lost a lot of sleep. This is anxiety, losing sleep, staying up at night, worrying about things over this breakup with you. And you didn't know that, but I feel like hold on one second. Yeah, this is somebody. Okay, he feels like he didn't listen to his intuition when it came to you. In other words, and that happens when people are playing the field, and that pretty shiny object over here looks better than the one we're sitting with, and you know how that goes. But anyway, and so they're telling me he didn't listen to the intuition, which very likely could have caused the breakup. And he lost sleep over this. There was anxiety about it, hoping for better fortune. And I think he's, as much as he'd like to come and apologize to you, I think he's afraid you are not attracted to him anymore. And that you don't have feelings for him. But I think if you crack the door, he would come back and tell you he wants to work on it and that he's sorry and wants to move on to calmer waters with you. All right, that's well. Let me put some of these back here and so I can reshuffle. Yeah. Well, I think he was hurt. Yeah, I think he saw you as somebody he could commit to. Yeah, that's how he feels. I mean, I don't see any real strong cards that he's coming towards you. I think you would have to be the one to reach out to him. But he did lose sleep over this breakup. And had, that's the would, to me, that's the woulda, coulda, shoulda card. think this was, well, you've already confirmed both of you, but I think this was more about you. I think you wanted to play the field more than he did. And I get the feeling that he probably did it just to look cool to you in some twisted way. I don't know. I don't know what motivates people. Well, maybe that's his way of saying, hey, I'm here. And I know he's probably saying, you might not want me anymore, but just in case you see this post. Well, there you go. There you go. If you're not ready or this isn't your person, then move on. Keep it moving down the road, right? Keep it moving down the road. But at least now you know. At least now you know he felt bad about the breakup, for sure. All right, Amanda. I hope that helped. All right. Let me catch up here. You just felt his energy. Well, sometimes I'm glad you said that. Actually, something we could talk about. When we are in a relationship with another person, and particularly where even if you don't have a love relationship, but you're intimate with somebody, when you're intimate with somebody, you are creating psychic energy cords. And just because you go your separate ways doesn't mean that you're not still connected with those energy cords. And so if you're still feeling his energy, you need to, and you don't want him, then you need to cut that energy cord. And you can go online and research that. There's, I'm sure that YouTube has lots of videos about how to do all that. But if you really don't want this person, then show mercy on him and do a cord cutting ceremony. Set him free. Oh, you were waiting. Okay. Well, still, if there were feelings, then there might be, if you're feeling his energy, that's a statement. That's saying you're still connected on some level. If you're not connected with somebody, you don't feel their energy. And y'all, I'm sorry, I've got my workout clothes on, but I am hot. I got to turn the fan on. Hang on a second. Let me turn the fan on. Oh, that's too bright, isn't it? Whew. All right, that's better. Yeah, it's hot here in Alabama. All righty. We got strong attraction to one another. It was different, but stressful. Yeah. Smart Alec 1L. Yes, I'm actually hot here today. I think, I don't know what the actual temperature is now, but it was like 87 here today with, uber high humidity. It's what it is here. Yep. And it's not even June. Can hardly wait for August. Oh, goodness. You're very welcome, Amanda. Thank you for being here, watching my live. Be sure you hit that like button on the way out, though. Show your appreciation. That's how you do it for me. By showing your appreciation, hitting that like button. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else here that I missed one now? Whoops. Gosh, that's so interesting. This card does not want to go away tonight. Ooh. Make it stop. All right, so y'all heard I had chili for dinner. What have y'all having for dinner? I'm not sure. Got the whole sentence there. Oh, I forgot to hide my browser so I can see that. Give me a moment. No, I don't want to uninstall. Oh, well. Maybe it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! That's better. Now I can see you. Full day. My life is so full. I am so blessed. I was thinking about this today. I am retired, not really, but I was. And I honestly, all my fun things I do, I work out 3 days a week now, and I did start teaching meditation classes again, and I just don't have time to goof off anymore, and keeps me young at heart, though. I'm not complaining. I'm saying most people my age don't do that, and I'm happy I'm me. I'm happy I'm me. I keep busy. I keep very busy. And then, private sessions too. I just don't have time for goofing off. Thank you, Juanelle. I'm done with my 2 free readings. All right. Anything else we should talk about tonight? We've been going almost an hour. Anything else? Any unanswered questions of the cosmos we can discuss? Look, I put lipstick on for you tonight. Look. Interesting. What are you having for dinner tonight, Juanelle? Y'all, she's such a good cook. Oh my gosh. She made me spaghetti and she made me lamb. Oh, it's so good. So good. Not to mention a little red wine that might have accompanied that. Mm-hmm. Told you she spoiled me. Ooh, salmon and cream cheese and white wine. Well, that's a perfect accompaniment. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to have a salad tonight, but I just didn't have I wanted something. That's why I made the chili. I needed meat. You want spaghetti? Yeah. Well, she made it with, I think you said it was Trader Joe's turkey sausage. And she got this very special sauce. And then, anyway, she does her own thing to embellish everything. And then, because she cooked lamb the night before, she added the au jus, the juice from the lamb, into the spaghetti sauce. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I'm still thinking about that. Still thinking about that. And I want to know where you got that. We're both gluten free, but I can't find the angel hair size gluten free pasta here. I want to know where you got that, because I want that, and I can only get the regular gluten free, regular size spaghetti. Anyway, doesn't that sound good? I know it's so. Oh, she's so good. Such a good cook. Yes. Oh, and did I mention she's also I'm not making fun. She's a very, very skilled professional massage therapist. And my neck was hurting so bad I could hardly turn it. And she freed me. She put me on the road where I could actually turn my head to see the traffic. I'm telling you, she's a full service friend, this Bessie of mine. Oh, goodness. Italian sausage, pork sausage. Wasn't turkey, pork sausage. And you don't know where you got the pasta? Oh, okay. Maybe it's Trader Joe's. Maybe I should look there. They might have it there. Okay. All right. Now, who No, you're right. You're not 100% full service. Oh, God, you're going to crack me up. Oh, God. All right. Nobody else is here. Brandy, didn't you have a. Yeah, Brandy, didn't you have a question that I asked you to wait? And so we've done the others, and nobody else is beating the door down here. So do you have a question? And the main reason I do that is because I only have so much energy. And, you'd be surprised how much energy these readings will take out of you. And so I try to be smart about it. All right, Miss Brandy, what's your question? And if it's about somebody, please give me a first name. I can't put this little deck down tonight. It's just funny. It's funny. It just wants to be held. What is coming towards you in love? Is this the right deck for Brandy? No, this one. Okay. All right. What's coming toward Brandy in love? What's coming toward Brandy in love? Well, this deck doesn't want to talk. These decks are like people, y'all. They have personalities. They do. It's a thing. Let's try this one. Okay, what's coming toward me? Oh, I thought you typed a new question. Yeah, what's coming toward Brandy in love? Well, that one's right out of that here. Well, for starters, you need to watch your. I think you have a lack of confidence. And feeling like you got bad luck in love. Is that true, Brandy? Whoa. Now this one wants to talk. You're feeling lonely. I know this is not what you asked, but we'll just let it keep talking to us. I don't want to feel like this is who is coming. Let's just keep talking here. Definitely feeling lonely. Is that what you mean? And bad luck. Well, Spirit's asking. I know it's not exactly what you asked, but I gotta go with the cards as they come out here. Spirit is asking you to persevere and take a long-term view on this, not to give up. Ooh, that's a couple. Here's yet another card of self-doubt and being your own worst inner critic. The Spirit is wanting you to trust your intuition more, wanting you to, I'm hearing, align with your, okay, I'm going to say you're feminine, and I don't mean like pink ribbons feminine. I mean your divine feminine, the inner divine feminine. And everybody, this is not about gender, everybody has that. Let me see what else here. Bad luck. Yep. Like I said earlier, it's a t-shirt many of us have. But it's a great learning opportunity. Okay. I am hearing a message that you're getting frustrated and like maybe I should just give up on this whole love thing. And that's not helping. You remember that saying? We bring about what we think about. Thank you for that confirmation, Brandy. Let's see what's coming for Brandy. What? Okay, hang on. Whoa. All right, I'm going to ask a real weird question. Are you afraid somebody's going to come take your money? Are you afraid that it's going to cause trouble with your stability, Brandy? Is that a legitimate concern for you? Yeah. I'm getting some really odd. When I say odd, I don't mean, I just mean unusual for the cards have certain meanings, but sometimes, of course, I get stuff all around that. And these are coming out very different tonight for you. And I like to go with my intuition. So that's why I wanted to be sure I was on track. Depends on who's coming. Well, I hear you. I mean, that's an honest answer. Thank you. That's an honest answer. Yes. All right. I'm going to hang on. Yeah. Because I think you may also be. Now, please don't misunderstand. I am not being critical of you. We all have this to some degree. So this is not coming from a critical viewpoint. But it can speak to why nobody's in your life right now. And I feel like maybe you like to control things a little too much. Meant with love. Because the energy I'm getting from these cards, yes, it might be, it could be you're legitimately concerned about somebody maybe, again, undermining your stability or your money specifically. But it also feels like as long as I control my situation, as long as I am in control of my stability, I know I'm safe. And that's the thing for a lot of us. I have some of that. I won't lie about that because of past experiences. But the reason I'm bringing that up is, you know, the law of attraction says that you can't, if you're so focused on the not having of something, you can't get the having of it. They're two ends of a stick. Same stick, two ends of a stick. And so I feel like if you're so concerned about controlling the situation, you're not leaving any room to open the door for somebody to come in. I don't think you realize that you're putting a wall up, energetically speaking, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. So I know that's not what you asked, and I'm not done yet. But if nobody's coming, there's a reason. There's a reason. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and there's a reason. So, we have to look for ourselves. Life is a mirror. Everybody that you encounter in your life is a mirror. And please think long and hard on this. It doesn't mean that if that person's acting like a jerk, that you're a jerk. That's not what I mean. What I mean is you have to look to yourself as the source of what is coming. And if you are attracting good people, or, because people come into our lives to help us grow. So if you're not attracting someone, you have to ask yourself, what is it in yourself? It's always everything in life comes back to this, to us, to what is inside here. And so I'm not sure I'm doing a great job of explaining this, but what I feel you need to do is to let your guard down a little bit. But to do that, you've got to find some assurances for yourself. You've got to find a way to soothe yourself. Well, there you go. It's essentially the same thing. If you're not bringing in the right people, the people who are supportive, who are honorable, and who treat you well, you have to ask, why am I attracting these kind of people? What is it in you that is drawing these particular kinds of people? It's never about what other people do. People are going to be jerks or not, okay? We can't change other people. It's not our job to change other people. It's not our right to change other people. The only thing we can honestly change is us. So if there's something in you deep down and subconsciously that you feel you don't, like back to that first, I think it was the very first card I threw out, you feel like these are going to be my words, that you're not worthy, or that you've lost your self-confidence, or you've a lack of confidence. That, I think, is the root of the issue here. So until you feel you can believe that you get your confidence back and believe that you are worthy of love, or that you can attract a person who is honorable, who will treat you well. If you can't believe that it can't show up for you. That's the way the universe works. It is the law of attraction. And so I hope that you're following what I'm saying here. Give me a thumbs up, or something in the comment to let me know. Again, this is in no way meant to be a criticism. It's meant more to be a coaching session here. Because I feel how lonely you are. I do. And that old saying that comes from the Tom Cruise movie, I forget his co-star's name, but you complete me, or whatever. You had, that whole, you had me, hello, you complete me, whatever. No, you're not doomed. That's a really lovely romantic sentiment for a movie, but it's not how the real world works. You have to complete yourself. You have to love yourself so much that anybody who shows up in your presence can't help but love you too. That's an oversimplification, but that's really it. I know, I did too. We all, who didn't? It was such a romantic, sweet movie. I know. So my homework for you, Brandy, is to start watching on YouTube. Since you're here on YouTube, I presume, like I'm a YouTube addict. I don't know about anybody. Hello, my name is Darlene, and I'm a YouTube addict. Start watching Abraham Hicks. Just search it in the YouTube. There's I don't know, 1,000 at least videos. Abraham Hicks. She is a spiritual teacher who talks about, that's her mission, is to talk about the law of attraction, helping people understand that. And she has lots of good, videos, and they're not usually typically more than 15 minutes, about specifically love and how to attract the person that you want and all that good stuff. So guilty. I know, we all take a turn. So that's my recommendation for you, is to do some homework and understand how, what part you're playing in this, because Everybody has a part. You're the main player. This is your show. It's like, think of it like, a lot of people don't consider The Matrix. They think it's a great sci-fi movie, but they don't realize it's probably, to me, one of, if not the most spiritual movies has ever been made, because it is the human plight. We what we think is real, and we think we have no power. And the moment he understands who he is truly is when he gets the power, right? And so learn about the law of attraction and watch Abraham Hicks. I really think that you benefit from that, and it may just put you down the path of a new spiritual journey, because what's cool about it is once you understand about the law of attraction and how it works, it can work on anything. You want a new car in the garage, you want money in the bank, you want that relationship, you want a new house, you want, I don't know, whatever, a chef, a personal chef. It can work on anything. It's not about the thing, it's about the energy. And you have to match the frequency of what you're wanting. And if you're down here focused on the I don't have it frequency, you're not in sync with the thing that you want frequency. So you have to get yourself up here to match energetically on the frequency of the thing that you want. That's really what kind of the principle behind what she teaches. I mean, that's law of attraction anyway. But the secret sauce to what she does, contentment is good. Contentment's a very, very good tool and place to be. The secret sauce, in my opinion, with Abraham Hicks, that's a little different than some people that talk about the law of attraction, is how important your feelings are. Because I've taught about affirmations for eons, but I didn't get this piece of the puzzle until, a few years back. And it's definitely is a secret sauce. So you've got to feel it before you know that old Wayne Dyer saying was see it and then you'll believe, or no, see it. What was it? He said, believe it and you'll see it. I think that was Wayne Dyer. Believe it and you'll see it. Well, that's true, and affirmations are good, but if you can't feel it inside of you like it's already there, I mean, that is the secret sauce. That's like you've got this powerful sports car and it has no gas in it. And so that's a mouthful. That's a lot of going off. But Brandy, I really think that's the issue here, why you haven't been able to attract the right people or somebody that, you really can go the distance with. So I'm going to say that's your homework. I would recommend highly that you watch many of those videos until you can get a sense of what her message is. I hope that helps. So nothing is going to come in love for me. I don't think in the near future it is until you work on yourself. Now, I'm not meaning to be cruel here, but that's not the cards that's not the reading that I got for you tonight. The reading, and we get the messages that we need to hear, not always what we want to hear. And when I read tarot, the first thing I do is pray and ask that I bring through messages that bring love and light into the world, whatever that looks like. So if the cards are not saying that, then I'm not going to make it up. And so I think you need to do some self-work and then be grateful for this time alone so that you can do that. Because if you don't do it and Johnny shows up at your front door tomorrow, he's just going to be another loser. He's just going to be somebody that you don't want, that's not going to go the distance with you. Wouldn't you rather wait a little while and attract somebody who is going to be Mr. Right? I mean, I would, but you are very, very welcome. And I'm sorry I didn't have a wonderful knight in shining armor coming to show up at your door. I'm sorry. I'm the tough love reader. Y'all know that by now if you've been here. It's not what I got for you tonight. So I hope it helps. And please go watch those videos because they're really awesome. She's awesome. And I can tell you, I practiced that. Excuse me 1 second. Because I'm at the point in my life where I don't want a big house. I don't want a bunch of cars. I don't want any of that. But I was having some trouble in a relationship. And when I got lazy and slack and I didn't focus on what I knew that I needed to work on in me to fix it, it got, when the minute I stopped and had the awareness to work on what that situation was showing me about me, because it's always about you. It's never about that other person. It's always, what is it showing me I need to work on here? The minute I would focus on that issue in me, this person would show up like he was on a chain. I mean, it was, and I didn't misuse that. What I'm saying is, it was the universe's way of saying, we hear you, you're doing the work. Well, you're doing the work. This is what happens. And so I can personally testify, particularly in romance, that this works. I wouldn't be so adamant about it if I hadn't had personal experience with it. So anyway, I hope you'll get something out of it. And report back to me next week now if you watch some of her videos and let me know what you thought. It's a lot to take in at first, but after a while, it starts to make sense and it starts to sink in, and I think you'll enjoy it. She's entertaining. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up here. Thank you. Good, Brandy. I appreciate you taking that to heart. Thank you. And again, she's entertaining, among other things. Jasmine donated on PayPal. Okay, let me catch up here. Jasmine, you are not the... Okay. Did I read for you last week? Sunday? I had 2 Jasmines last Sunday. I mean, I'm just curious. It's just interesting that I got so many Jasmines here. I'm scrolling back up to see. All right, hang on 1 second. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a minute. Okay, so nobody, I need to know what else everybody had for dinner tonight. I asked that question. Nobody else told me but one now. What did y'all have for dinner or are having? It's 7:30 here. I don't know where y'all are. Okay, here it is. Well, I'm looking, Jasmine, to find your payment here. Did you pay this week or was it last week? Grilled cheese. I used to love grilled cheese when I could eat regular bread. It's not so good on a gluten-free. It's not. I mean, it just didn't. It's not. Jasmine, did you pay this tonight or are you talking about last week? I'm not seeing it. Brandy, where are you? What part of the country are you in? I'm going to wait a minute to see if Jasmine's payment comes in because sometimes it just takes a minute. Vermont. Is it summer up there yet? How I don't know what your time, it's summer here 9 months out of the year. Not really, but compared to where you probably live. And Juanelle's up in Minnesota, so well, not at this minute she's not, but doesn't feel like it now. Oh yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm the skinny frame person. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I just don't do well in the cold. God knew what he was doing when he had me come into this world in the South. So here I am. Okay, Jasmine, I don't know, honey, where you are. You're not commenting and I'm not seeing your thing on here. Okay. Any last words of wisdom from the tarot? I don't know. I can't see who's here. All I can see is a number about how many people are here. Unless you're commenting in the chat, I can't see. I can't tell who's here. It just shows me how many. And I feel like, thank you, Brandy. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I wish you the best. And I want to hear from you next week or whenever I go live next about the Abraham Hicks videos. Take care. All right. Juanelle, I think it's just me and you. I think Jasmine has left, so we're going to wrap it up, sweet friend. Thank you so much for your moderation tonight. I love you. Get my cards back. And a happy Wednesday night was had by all, I hope. All right. Love y'all. See you later, alligators. Take care. Bye.